Jack has now downed his first pizza. And,
What was that?
And Cole is right now
This
about
pizza
to
is so fucking good.
eat. I think that's blueberry, right?
Mixed berry.
Yeah, mixed berry. It's
He's gonna eat.
Oh no. I'm good.
97% of men believe they are Batman. Do you agree or disagree?
100%.
I'm Batman.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Because I feel like everybody has the feeling that they can fight like Batman and be a hero in a sense
Or depressed.
and have like parent issues. But no one, 90%, out of the 97% of men, 100% of them are not billionaires
No.
and have access to anything they want.
Actually, I did see on Instagram that we are a mixture of Spider-Man and Batman. We have no money, but we are kind of depressed.
No money, no parents.
One aunt.
Here's what I will say. I did. My mom always tells me that.
Depending on the universe.
I will say this. Every morning, my mom tells me to open the blinds. 'Cause I like it dark, and so she says, "No, man.
I'm Batman.
No, man. I am the shadows.
Justice.
This is this is my Batcave. It has to be dark at all times." What do you think?
97%
What do you think, Cole? You think it's true?
I'm Batman. See, that's because that's the answer you're gonna get out of everybody else.
Yeah.
You ask that question to a dude. It's like, hey, are not 97% of men think they're Batman? What do you think? I'm Batman.
You know, it's funny. When I was I was in New York on Monday, and when I was interning there, like after my freshman year, I went down a sketchy place, and I had to walking past Pace University at one point. Yeah, and like I saw a building that says Pace University, and then next thing you know, I'm near like a fenced out area underneath like a bridge, and then eventually I found my way back to my dorm hall when I was living in that summer. And I was like, "This is Gotham just New York City?" That's what I was thinking. Like,
Gotham
No, isn't
technic-
it?
Sorry, you first.
if
I was
you,
gonna say,
yeah, go ahead.
technically Gotham can be New York City because like just based off of like the previous film, The Batman with Robert Pattinson.
It was an MSG.
Yeah, at the very beginning of the movie, they showed like sort of like the outlook of the city. That was basically Times Square.
It was basically where Peter
And-
Parker was swinging at these
Yeah.
times.
So technically, like Batman and Spider-Man are like kind of in the same.
It's mirrored eras.
And they're protecting the same city. By the way, like I feel like if you're living in a universe of like DC, Marvel, or the what?
Well, actually.
Or Dark Horse Comics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to.
Pretty
Like,
good Star Wars.
I'm not leaving the house. I'm not leaving the house.
I'd be too scared to commit any crimes.
We don't even know what it is. We're like,
Is Jar Jar Binks a Sith Lord?
oh,
You know what?
Darth Jar Jar.
It would fool us, but like I have a hard time seeing it
But
because
videos exist.
videos do exist. I've
There's
seen. By the way, there's a great YouTube channel out there called the Star Wars Theory. If you haven't,
Oh, I've seen
check
those.
it
I
out.
love those. I love those. Check it out. Yeah.
But yeah, I see all their videos and like a lot of their live streams, and I understand its theory about like why
Yeah.
Jar Jar Binks could be because he's basically in every single like massive political council meeting,
Yeah.
and how he could internally manipulate
He
all
made
their
his
things.
way from a dude they found about to get flattened by a transport to like Galactic Senate.
It's called Failing Up.
Yeah,
And same planet as Palpatine.
that is the same planet as Palpatine.
And no one suspects it. It's a
Nope,
perfect crime.
except us.
It's a perfect crime.
Yeah.
But it's like the same planet as Palpatine, but this like their own like alien race Gungans
Yep.
living in ponds,
Secretly plotting.
secretly
Do
plotting.
you agree,
I
Colton?
agree.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Darth Jar Jar has to exist.
Has to exist.
He's out there. He's out there right now.
Okay, first of all, if Jar Jar was actually existing in real life, I think we all want to kill him.
But Ahmed Best
At the
did
same,
so good.
actually, you know what? No, Jar Jar Binks is actually one of those like characters. It's kind of like in real life. People think they can like take on an ostrich in a fight, but they realize they're like really, really deadly.
And Jar
birds.
Jar's like 8
I
foot.
think
and
any-
he's-
Jar Jar's like 8 feet tall. He can literally he can jump without effort as high
Oh,
as
First
we
of all-
played
first of
Lego
all-
Star Wars. His
first of
jump
all-
was higher than everybody
listen,
else's.
Listen, anteaters can kill us. I'm pretty sure Jar Jar Binks can like fold us anytime.
Oh,
That's why he has to be stopped.
Oh, yeah.
But see, it's like this. Like Jar Jar, I feel like if we went up against Jar Jar, we'd probably put up a good fight. But against any other Gungan, no,
No.
we'd probably get our ass kicked.
But what if it actually was life or death and Darth Jar Jar had to make an appearance?
We-
You're about to beat him. He's like, wait.
All right, how about this one?
Something.
There's a theory that suggests that Keanu Reeves is immortal. Do you believe in that theory?
Just Keanu Reeves or like John Wick?
Keanu
No,
Reeves.
just Keanu Reeves.
Just Keanu
You've
Reeves.
seen the paintings.
I've seen the painting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently a theory suggests that Reeves is a part of a secret society that exists for centuries and that he has been photographed in various historical events throughout time.
But is he one of the good ones or one of the bad ones? Like, is he,
I mean,
is he a lizard person or is he an immortal?
What lizard could he be?
He
A Komodo dragon?
I mean,
a chameleon. He
yeah,
can blend
yeah,
in.
Yeah.
But no, Keanu Reeves. What do he like? In a negative way, like he's manipulating history to like be the way it is, so he can continue to. plot
Imagine how
against
bad
us.
it would be if he didn't help.
When the
Or in a
world-
positive
when the
way,
world-
he's secretly
When
John.
the world needed him most, he said, "Fuck off."
Fuck you guys, John Wick.
All right,
He just-
here's a fun one. In Toy Story, the reason why we only see Andy's mom and that they are moving is because the parents are getting divorced.
Oh yeah!
Oh my God, I
did
saw
hear about
that.
that stuff. Yeah.
It's kind of like it's like kind of all in our heads in this. I'm trying to wrap my around. It's like
That
Is it
that
not-
that Toy Story is happening in Andy's dreams.
in Andy's
Yeah.
dreams.
That can be possible.
I saw that one too. Yeah.
It's kind of like you're seeing things through Andy's perspective. He's
'Cause-
like kind of, and then it's almost like Andy's in the room, present,
Yeah.
seeing these things come to life. It's only when the adult,
Yeah.
Andy's mom, comes to interfere, and then they all drop.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's it.
It's kind of
I
like
saw-
it's kind of like when you're daydreaming and everything like
Yeah.
snaps back into reality.
Like I saw something like that, but then when they say like, "Oh, Andy's coming," and it's like Andy's like snapping back into reality,
yeah.
kind of a thing.
Yeah.
That, I saw something on that, but man, that just would be.
Do you buy into that, Cole?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can
I mean,
into
like,
that.
yeah, because there. I mean, from the thumbnail I saw, there was when he was going off to college or something like that, and like snapping back, like you were saying.
Better question is, have you guys ever tried to catch your toys coming into life? Like you left the room and trying to catch them.
One,
Have you ever tried that trick? 'Cause I've done it a few times.
a couple of times, yeah.
And,
I don't know if I did it to toys or not.
I had a toy. So I
Wait,
had
wait,
like,
what?
That's what I'm trying. Now I'm trying to think about what the hell I could have done it to.
I
Your
did.
girlfriend?
I did. Just
Your-
like, oh. I did try a couple of times. When I was a kid, I had a RoboCop
Oh.
action figure, and I would just put it right on my desk, and I would just be like,
Oh well, Indian in the Cupboard. Remember that movie? You
Indian-
ever watch that?
yeah. Oh, Indian in the.
Indian in the Cupboard.
Is it Indian the Cowboy?
No, in the cupboard.
Yeah.
Indian in the Cupboard. The kid does the thing and then it comes to life. All the toys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
That,
I
was,
remem-
that
I remem-
one I did. That one I tried to do.
I saw Tom Hanks do an interview, and he said that he describes Woody as the most stressed out character in the entire franchise.
Yeah.
And now I'm looking back on it, that guy never took a break. He's stressed out constantly.
Woody was always like screaming his head off. He's like,
You are.
No,
Buzz! Like just fucking screaming.
Buzz looking alien. Where?
no, my favorite. What's my favorite one? Oh, when he's talking to the ape. Was it the 8-ball? And he's like,
Oh,
"What,
yeah.
Andy picked me?
Oh,
What, Andy picked me? Don't count it."
oh, when
are a toy!
You know what's funny? This is all happening at like no one's hearing this.
when he falls over on the ground in Sid's house and the window burns the hole in his forehead, he gets up.
No, I'm watching. I was like, this guy is gonna scream his head off.
Yeah.
Poor Tom Hanks. He had to scream so much.
You ever seen
He's
behind
got
the
such a
scenes?
good scream.
Have you ever seen behind the scenes?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's hilarious.
He took like an ice pack. He's like, oh my god.
No, I saw one, and the part where it says you are a toy, they lost the footage of that. I was like, you imbecile, you have one job.
We need to see this.
You doomed us all.
Destroy us all. Destroy us all.
Stop.
Anybody?
Yo, I remember.
I know what that is. And that was
Billy
a
and Mandy?
that was a trend
Thank
when I was in
you.
fucking elementary school. All the kids in my class did it. It was so fucking annoying. I don't know. I don't know if I can swear. I don't
You
know.
can swear. I said shit earlier.
Okay, sorry.
And just now.
And then
Fuck.
we get to fucking lunch, and then when the one kid goes, "I'll take the chicken."
Destroy
Destroy us.
Destroy us. Did you?
One plus
What
one
about
equals moo.
soiled it? Soiled it.
Soiled it.
Soiled it.
Soiled it.
No. The reason why I remember that so much is that when the clown thing was going on, like sophomore year.
Yeah,
in the
clown
summer-
hunting.
What?
Wait, what are we talking about?
Remember when like there was
Clowns
a trend
killing-
of clowns killing people or something like that, or terrorizing people?
Yeah, and then we would
Yeah,
go
yeah.
clown hunting. I think that was freshman year.
There is a theory that was all a marketing plot to promote the movie It.
Well, they did a good job.
It did.
Yeah.
But the
Because-
point is that like someone posted on social media, it's like, remember when Billy was screaming "Destroy us all"? He was trying to warn us the entire time. I was stuck. No. You know what I hated? You know what I hated?
chicken.
You know what I hated? I was in the common room in Neff and I was doing homework, and next thing I hear people saying "yeah," and I screamed like, "Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to sleep."
Literally, if you pause on one of those moments in that scene,
Yeah.
there's a scene where Billy's up at the chalkboard, like solving a math problem.
1 + 1 equals
And
moo.
it's like 1 + 1 equals moo.
Yeah, one jump. No. There was one time when Billy opened a window. He jumped between the two windows.
Yep.
And someone said, never let them know your next move, man.
Fucking Billy and Mandy. I remember we're like Billy.
How's that
Billy-
a kid's show?
I want you to love me, Dad. Yeah, I want you to die.
all right, Billy. He's like a piece of chocolate. He's like, all right, Billy. He's like, there's only one antidote in this vial. Choose wisely. We have caramel cream, coconut sugar, dark chocolate, or
Antidote.
antidote. He's like,
Ate the whole thing. Yo, how was that a kid's show?
So good.
It was like
So
the most
good.
dark, just like horror thing, but they made it funny as hell. That
Same with Invaders.
I was about to say, I love Invader Zim. No one else likes Invader Zim except for
I'm
like.
not gonna lie to you. I don't know how, but I never saw it.
There's a movie if you want to taste
Nuni?
on Netflix. There's
I
a
don't have
movie
Netflix right
Called Invader Zim, like Enter the Gazorb.
The Florpus.
The floor. It's basic. So, yeah, it's basically a sequel to the Invader Zim series. After there's only 3 seasons of Invader Zim, and then like 15 years later, they have like this Netflix special of it,
Yeah.
and it just shows like what Invader Zim's been doing for like the past 15 years.
No spoilers.
I won't spoil it, but
You
it's
know-
fucking hilarious.
Billy and Mandy was something else, man.
Why, as a child, I thought sharks were my friends. I know better
now. I know better now.
What was that? Oh, was that
That's a bit-
that buff guy with the red hair?
No, that's Invader Zim. His
Oh,
Wait,
no.
buff guy, red hair.
Professor Membrane.
Oh no.
Buff guy, red hair.
Buff guy. red
Oh,
hair.
Hostel Gato from fucking Billy and Mandy.
Yeah.
Hostel Gato.
Or what's that other scene from Billy and Mandy that made? Oh, for one, it took me a while to realize that Grimm was Jamaican.
You know, I
I didn't realize
Yeah.
until someone brought it up.
Yeah.
I just didn't focus on it.
my brother told me like, oh, he's Jamaican. I'm like, what's
That's
Jamaican?
awesome.
No, I was like, what's? Again,
Well, I guess
was
we
a
know
kid.
who's gonna be a live action version of Grimm now.
Oh.
Only real ones understand what we're talking about. Do you guys believe that Pixar movies all take place in the same universe?
I thought you were about to bring up Pixar moms.
Pixar. If the moms are involved, I want. Yes, I do,
Me too.
because there is always an Easter egg in every single movie,
And you can also
That
believe
they-
that can actually happen. That somehow like it can actually work.
and they're all like different stories, you know.
Oh
and
my
it's like,
god!
but
What
it's
was? Did you see the one that connects like Frozen and Tarzan or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
yes. Apparently,
Yeah.
Tarzan is the lost brother of Elsa and Anna,
Yep.
part of that shipwreck, and he grew up to like clap some.
I think
Clap
Real-
some gorilla
I think
cheeks.
you know what else? I think
That's
there's also a theory. There's also a theory that the Little Mermaid, there's a shipwreck she passes by in Little Mermaid.
Yep.
Was that also from Tarzan too?
That would make sense.
It could make sense, but
Oh.
like that wouldn't be it'd be like Disney and then like Pixar, like not
Oh,
Disney and not
okay.
Pixar, because
All right.
so I guess all of Disney maybe, but
But that's awesome to think that they just throw Easter eggs in there. It's like
Yeah.
I wouldn't notice, but we did.
but the theory is proven that Rapunzel in Tangled is related to Elsa and Anna because she's actually seen walking to the party in the beginning of the movie with her
Oh,
brown
yeah.
hair.
When I was working in
Um,
Maryland, someone told me, "Hey, I need you to now record field hockey practice, but I need you to interview all the athletes out there. So meanwhile, these are like freaking elementary school kids, maybe even high school, and like I need you to tell them, ask the question, who's your favorite Disney princess? And I'm like, I don't even know any Disney princesses. What the fuck? And so all of them were just saying Elsa or Rapunzel. Pretty much any movie that was recent.
Who's your Disney princess?
What's her name from Aladdin?
Jasmine.
Oh, Jasmine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Jasmine.
Like I was gonna say Tiana from Princess and the Frog.
Oh, okay.
She has a really good singing voice.
Oh yeah.
And I really like. But I
Oh,
was,
you know what? Actually, I take mine back. I want Fiona.
Fiona,
Yeah.
because she can turn into an ogre and just
Oh.
be.
She can fight for me.
Is she
That's
Disney?
called fighting for your
she's
man.
a DreamWorks
She's
princess.
in DreamWorks though.
Oh, fuck me. All right, I'll go back to it. Jasmine.
Jasmine is really nice.
There's only one right answer though.
What?
Kida
Who's
from
that?
Atlantis.
Atlantis?
Oh.
Oh, that's true.
But they don't consider her a Disney princess because she doesn't sing. But she's the only one that's not illegal to be in a relationship with, I'm pretty sure. Everybody else is like 14. Actually, wait, wasn't it like, Little Mermaid was... Or no,
Jasmine is young.
Jasmine
is
was,
like
I think, 14.
Yes.
I think the
Pretty
Little
much
Mermaid
all
might
of
have
them
been
legal.
16 or something.
Pretty
Yeah,
much
everybody's fucking...
Everybody, all of them are minors.
So
yeah.
So technically, Jane from Tarzan's not a princess, right?
No.
Mm-mm.
No, she's just a damsel in distress.
Pocahontas is cool too. She
She's
is
young.
a Native American princess.
Yeah, but she's
Yeah.
also young.
She's young, and John.
Yeah, but she's young.
and John Smith.
She is not young.
Nope.
First, I already know she's young. I don't even need like confirmation on that. I know for this. I know.
Because it's a Disney movie.
No,
They
it's just that
do
like
it.
first of all, I'm part Native American. I just know how the stories like that end. I just know she was not legal age.
Yeah, no.
Next one, and this one I have my own theories on. Scooby Doo is about kids trying to escape the draft. Escape the draft.
Feel like
You know
I've
what?
heard that before.
But my theory is
I've
that
heard,
they're all high as hell.
I've heard that before. I'm sorry. This pizza's really good.
Oh, don't apologize for enjoying life.
Life. By the way, I've been eating super clean for the past like 2 months.
Shit, I've been
And
I'm
I
doing the
just, like,
opposite.
I've been trying to be like good and like get back on the grind because I don't want to look like the I'm kidding.
Hands off, sir.
No.
It's okay.
It's what's crazy is that like you're 209 without trying, and I'm like 182 trying.
I did bench like 210 for 10 reps.
I can hit
weeks ago.
225 for
and I'm
5.
and I'm really good.
And at
I
one
mean,
point
not
I
really.
hit. At
I'm
one
really
point-
happy. I mean,
At one point I hit 245 for 1 rep with the assistance, but I'm still taking that. And right now I'm hitting 5x5s at 385 and 395.
I need to do more chest.
I've heard both theories.
Yeah.
But it's like, so apparently with Scooby Doo, apparently all the monsters, like in every single episode, is like the United States government trying to draft Freddy and Shaggy for Vietnam War because it was in the 70s. But yeah, I've heard that, but I choose to believe that it's not true.
Mm-hmm.
Only because like they do fight back in a sense. But like, how can you fight back
Against government officials.
against the government officials? There is the way of fighting back of like, because sometimes people have like torn up draft cards or, like, or they pretend they've never received it, so technically it's not deserting. But I choose to believe that the high theory is more accurate because like, what else do you do when you see a giant fucking
It's
monster?
special.
Yeah.
It's special Scooby snacks.
Yeah. Infused Scooby snacks.
Like Zoic Scoob, I think he's got extra chromosome.
Let's be honest.
Wait,
what
what was it? And I was like, like what? Or it's like Zoic Scoob. I don't think that was weed. And it's like,
it's like, I like Zoic Scoob. I really don't think that was weed, man. He goes,
Let's be honest. The first live action Scooby Doo was great.
oh, it was
It was
cast
really
perfect.
great.
Perfect casting.
Perfect.
How was that
casting.
possible?
It
It
made
was
me
like
wanna
we
watch it tonight.
downgraded Thelma's, by the way.
Oh, I know.
We started out so strong, and then we evolved backwards.
Ah, no, this is a perfectly normal thing to say. You guys watch Love on the Spectrum?
Yeah.
You know Danny from season 2. That's Velma. Please, please.
By the way, we're not laughing at. We're not laughing.
What are we not laughing at, Jack?
Explain, please.
Yeah, please.
Explain to
Clarify.
Explain to the 15 people that are gonna watch this, including the 2 next door. They're my close friends.
Love on the Spectrum is a show, essentially a dating show where they take individuals with either disabilities or on the spectrum, and they try to find love. It's really sweet. It's very beautiful. My fiance and I, she loves watching it. We both like to watch it together.
Until where's the punchline?
Until some, and there's some, and just like every other normal person, somebody does something like out of the ordinary, and you just can't help but giggle.
All I can say. So,
But I do know.
You know who I'm talking about.
I do know Danny.
The one character that I'm Jesus Christ, she's an actual human being.
No. It's on TV.
The character is Velma. However, this Danny in Love on the Spectrum looks just like her. I'm just gonna preface too. If you ever watch it, did you finish season 2?
We're halfway through it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna just say it outright. Danny's horny as hell.
Isn't like almost every guy?
She is just that's a chick. She is so horny.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought you were talking about the Guardians.
No.
Okay, now my mind's like just
like
rewired
and
now.
because she's very abrupt about things in front of her parents too.
Wow.
Or sorry, aunt and uncle, right?
Oh gosh.
I think it's her aunt and uncle.
So she's
Still, either way.
So she's a problem.
I think Danny stays with her aunt and uncle, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
But she just speaks about all this stuff,
All,
right?
like all the great.
Could you imagine?
Like, I want to know if he likes to have sex.
I can see you.
I'm ready to have some fun.
Yo, I can see you, Cole, on there just smoking weed and listening to the whole thing, and it's like
You can see me on Love on the Spectrum.
not trying to find love, just listening to her.
Oh yeah.
Just sitting there smoking weed and you saying you nodding after every 5 minutes. It's like, do you understand? Yeah.
But you have to agree. There's like a lot of like scenes in that series where I'm just like clenching my scene, going like, "Oh, it's so fucking awkward."
Oh no, I'll crack up.
It's
I'll
so
just be
awkward.
Like,
It's reality television, right?
It's reality
I
TV.
hate reality.
But they
television.
go like 5 minutes long without saying one word to each other.
oh,
like,
they'll just be staring
it's
at each
so
other.
awkward.
They're just like,
Listen, I hate reality television shows. I remember one time I watched Jersey Shore, and I was like watching. I was like, "What am I doing here?"
Although, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm done.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say one reality show I actually did enjoy watching was Gene Simmons' reality show. It's called
Family Jewels.
Family Jewels.
Yeah, I used to watch that.
I used to watch that quite a bit, but until it ended. But
Not fan.
used to watch
But-
Dog the Bounty Hunter. That's technically reality.
Dominic Toretto was put into a coma at the end of the very first Fast and the Furious when he flipped his car, and everything that's happened since has been in his coma dream. At the end of the final movie, whichever that will be, because we'll never know, that movie will never end, he'll wake with Mia, Letty, Vince, Leo. Sorry, Jesse, you're still dead. And a CGI Brian around his hospital bed as "See You Again" starts playing. Do you believe in that theory?
I'm gonna be 100% real with you. I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this. I don't care. I'll live by it today I die. Fast and Furious movies, overrated, not good. Stopped watching after the second one.
I've seen the first one and Tokyo Drift, and that's it.
I've seen in order 2, 5, 1, 4. Never seen Tokyo Drift.
Really?
And then everything else. I've seen all but Tokyo Drift. And I gotta say, they could have ended at 5 and we've been okay with it. But they brought The Rock in, they brought Jason Statham in, they brought some other British guy in, they brought Gal Gadot in, which I was pretty thrilled about for obvious reasons.
Then they brought The Rock.
They brought that UFC fighter who's also pretty. I like her. And then they brought other people in, and now they brought Aquaman in.
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa.
They brought John Cena in.
Yep.
They brought someone. They brought Charlize Theron in.
Charlize Theron. They're trying to turn into the Expendables over a longer period of time.
Basically.
They were just literally street racers. That's all they were.
Mm-hmm.
And you turn them into freaking Mission Impossible.
Although I do like the Tokyo Drift theme song. Where it's like,
Tokyo! Oh, what? Something just happened. There was some sort of crossover,
Coast
like
thinking.
big. Yeah, I'm trying. The hamster's going sicko mode right now.
No. Remember that, Patrick, Spot. Yo.
You know what we're talking about?
There's a video of a cat on the internet that's going like this, but it's just meowing like. Wee! And all the memes are like when you get zapped with 30 seconds of consciousness as a cat, and it's like just freaking out.
Basically, like clip that. And just when you find it, just like it goes like.
Oh, what? Some.
You
so
remember
there's
that?
some
Remember
cinematic
SpongeBob where
universe.
it's like different SpongeBob's like what my name? That's what's going on in Cole's head right now. He's like Gilbert like
What's his name? What's his name?
No, there's some crossover just happened between franchises. I'm almost positive it was Hasbro. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Did you guys watch any of the new Transformers or Transformers movies?
which one was oh I was watching
The
the one
Beast
with the
Wars
Beast.
or whatever.
I
Yeah.
watched. I'm not gonna lie. I watched half of it and I haven't finished it yet.
I can't say it then because it's a big old spoiler.
You do
kinda.
know that my memory is like dice. You might get a
Okay,
1, you
so-
might
so
get
you
a
want
4,
me to
you
just-
might get a 1
You
again.
want me to roll it out there and see if you remember it? I'll say it one time.
All right.
There's going to be a crossover with G.I. Joe and Transformers.
By G.I. Joe, you mean like Snake Eyes?
Yeah, like the cinema those movies are going to. Yeah.
we're thinking
Was
of
that the
casts.
one where was the G.I. Joe one with the Marlon Wayans in it?
This is the G.I. Joe with Channing Tatum.
Yeah, and then the second one with The Rock.
I like that
The
one.
Rock. I heard.
Is The Rock in everything nowadays?
Pretty much.
Just need that like that cheap like box office money for a muscled up Pebble.
Mhm.
Yep, a pebble.
He's
Yeah,
pretty
I-
much a muscled up Pebble.
It's not a boulder.
I think Holly.
No, the Boulder
I-
is Avatar. I mean, Boulder can
Mhm.
kick Rock's ass. We all know this.
Yeah.
I'll stand by it.
Did you start either of you live action Avatar?
Oh, I forgot that was. I'm gonna
I
start
have-
watching it.
Here's the
You
thing.
know, like,
My mom was
I
freaking
have-
out about when
years
she
ago.
saw it.
Yeah.
Here's the
Because
thing.
we both watched it when I was a kid. I watched it from start to finish 6 times. That's how much I love Avatar.
Here's the thing. I'm not super hyped for it.
Because
Only because like
Why did M. Night Shyamalan leave a bad taste in your mouth?
yes,
no,
Last
not
live action.
yes,
No,
and I want
not
to
that.
What do
find
they-
him
what do
and
they
punch
call
him
him?
right in his
No.
ear.
Ong.
not that one.
Ong.
It's just like, the animated series is really really good. One of
It's
the best
really
animated
American
series.
anime.
Is like one of the
Mhm.
best cartoon series of all time.
All time.
And I've seen like every single season, every episode, like at least twice.
6 times for me.
And it's like when they announced a live action series for the Avatar, and they say it's going to be basically just a play-by-play of everything you've already saw.
Yeah.
That's
And
what everybody's always wanted.
It's like it almost takes away the hype of it, only because you know what's going to happen
Yeah.
if you're a huge fan.
Mm-hmm.
The only difference is it's just live action people. Unless they have like some really and I don't doubt they're gonna have they're gonna have really really good special effects in it.
Oh, they better.
That would be really cool to see.
They better.
it's like-
or else I'm gonna throw a major
Yeah.
fit. I'm gonna
Yeah.
throw so many fits.
Yeah.
That they should call me a pitcher.
But it's like as far as the plot and everything that's gonna happen, you know what's gonna happen. It's just the only difference
That's
is
why I'm excited.
Here's
It's-
what I'm glad didn't happen with M. Night Shyamalan. That he never got to the second book. That way he couldn't mess up Toph Beifong.
Oh my god.
Because if he messed up her, there's no turning back for him. I'm literally gonna after all, I've never seen anything here filmed, so I'm okay with that anyway.
they make Toph a dude.
Yeah, right?
That's funny because she was actually originally supposed to be the dude,
Mm.
and they's like, nah, let's make her a girl, a blind girl.
Worked out.
It
Yeah.
did. She learned how to metal bend off of spite.
Yeah.
My favorite
That's Toph in a nutshell.
my favorite thing, like my favorite scene
Rock
in the
show.
entire
Rock
series.
show.
My favorite scene in the
What about
entire
Boom?
series was when he just like drinks out of a cactus. He's just like this. When
He gave
You
an
know,
advertiser. He gave an
Yeah.
advertiser in 3 seconds.
He's like, it's a giant. It's like a fucking massive like atomic explosion. He's
Yeah.
like, it's a giant mushroom.
Maybe it's friendly.
He's like, magic mushroom.
No, you know what? Here's another theory. Some people think that if Toph actually drank cactus, she could see. Which I would have laughed my
believe
ass off
that.
if she started seeing things.
Yeah, just, ah!
I'm sorry this sounds offensive, but Battle of the Blinds would win for Daredevil or Top.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm calling it Battle of the Blinds. I'm
The
sorry.
Battle of the Blinds.
Battle of the Blinds.
That's literally would be a
Daredevil.
great death battle.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
They can't
I mean,
see, they can't
probably.
see each other.
Yeah, literally. Probably Toph.
Remember when they sent a letter to Katara thinking Toph wrote it, even though Toph can't
Oh,
write.
yeah.
And then we need to send it to Toph as if Katara wrote it. I think we're onto the same problem.
I just love how she's like, oh wait, there it is. Oh wait, I forgot.
Yeah. Wait, guys, there it is. Oh, they're looking for the library, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the desert. They're like, there it is. And they're like, what?
She's
No,
like,
he bumps into Toph like, "Phew, can you watch you?" No.
No.
By the way, Sokka, best character.
Sokka
Oh, yeah.
turns from a sexist to a literally a great leader.
Okay.
It's just
What
Yeah.
what a arc.
Yeah.
Zuko goes from a whiny complainer to a less whiny complaining person.
yeah, but that's the best part about the Avatar series. There's a lot of character development
Yeah.
with all of them.
I
Yeah,
miss
it's
when
just
shows would do that.
Donkey from Shrek being one of the kids from Pinocchio who turned into a donkey. Is that a theory you can buy into?
Be a lucky kid.
Yeah.
Because I just rewatched that scene when they turned into donkeys, and I was like, "How?" It's from the '40s.
Yeah.
Like that shit was. I'm like 25 right now, and watching that when I was a kid, it made me like uncomfortable, and now it's like I'm still uncomfortable.
I recently saw this clip where a guy was analyzing the Pinocchio movie.
Was it from Joe Rogan the podcast?
I think so.
I saw the same thing.
And it was like it went back to that scene where where he takes him to like the negotiators, like, oh, we're gonna take him to Pleasure Island,
Yeah.
and it's like,
I'm
it's like, what are they gonna do?
Epstein theory.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Epstein released the list.
Pinocchio's on the list.
Pinocchio's on the list.
Apparently, there's a fake list, so apparently anybody could be on that list.
The first name I saw was Bill Gates was on that list.
I think
But
any
it's-
person who's rich is pretty much
Stephen
on
Hawking.
high
Stephen
alert.
Hawking.
The midgets.
How could that guy do anything?
Did you
We're
hear
gonna go on a
about
plane.
all that?
I heard about it.
Business?
But I was not going to look at the list though.
Oh
here's-
no, I was just talking about specifically the Stephen Hawking thing.
No,
you sent
no.
me when I read it.
It's just like,
It
we're gonna
was-
go on that plane.
The
We're gonna
articles,
go.
the articles and all the stuff that I saw, just specifically about Stephen Hawking, said that he would often like to watch he said, and I quote, he would like to watch it was like midgets try to solve really tough equations on a whiteboard that was just too tall for him. So like they'd be trying to reach to solve something they couldn't solve.
And you definitely know they did that on purpose. And Steven to go,
Probably.
ha
Ha.
Why does every
Really
person
tired.
have a petty thing they want people to do?
Yeah, right.
There's always something that they want to do someone that's embarrassing, and it's like you can understand it, but it's like, why you?
Beats me.
That takes me back to the Joker movie, where
What the Joaquin Phoenix one?
the Joaquin
Yeah.
Phoenix one, where it's like towards the end of the movie, Joaquin Phoenix kills that guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're in his apartment. He runs towards the door. He's like,
Arthur.
He's like, Arthur.
He's like, oh, I got you, buddy. He's like, have a good one.
yeah.
The reason each It's Always in Sunny in Philadelphia episode starts with a date and time is because they're all testifying against each other in court.
I have not heard this one.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the thing. I've seen one episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I wasn't that captured by it, so I didn't bother to watch it. But apparently all their episodes start with the dates
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
and time. So do you buy into that theory? Because apparently they're pretty much menace to society over there.
I can buy
Yeah.
into it.
I could buy into
100%.
it, but just the show is so good, I choose
It
not
is
to
so
believe.
good. It is so.
I mean, Seinfeld, they all end up in jail, so who cares?
I
Yeah.
think
Oh,
I think Seinfeld's a bit overrated.
I
Sorry,
like it. I like it.
It's not really my taste.
I like it. Yeah.
It's I don't know. I just don't find Jerry Falwell's like, what's the deal with all these things? You can't go and do that.
I like George because
I
literally
did.
at the end of every episode he gets like foiled. It's like a bad guy just losing every episode.
He's like, you can't do that, guys. In 10 years, who knows? I'm gonna do a voice of a bee.
Me.
All right, The monsters in Courage the Cowardly Dog are regular people, but see monsters from Courage's perspective, since he's cowardly.
That is a good theory.
Because if you actually meet dogs, they are actually very wary of people when you first meet them.
Yeah.
A lot of them,
Yeah.
not all of them, but some of them are very wary of
Some of
people.
them are dumb.
And that's 100% Eustace's fault. You piece of shit. Eustace.
Useless.
Eustace. Because every time Courage does something wrong through his eyes, he puts on that giant mask and he like scares him and stuff. So now he probably views every single human as like a monster. I love when Beyonce did like her halftime show.
Yeah,
and then
she did it twice.
and that's when like the first time she did it, she got blasted with memes. she threatened to file lawsuits against like particular like meme pages, and their response was firing out more.
Listen, if you're not a meme, are you really succeeding in life?
Mm-hmm.
Come on now, we're in 2024. If you're a meme, it means you did something right.
So-
Regardless if it's negative or positive, you did something right.
Immortalized
That's-
on the internet.
So in conclusion, that Super Bowl was meh. Nickelodeon did a great job commentating the
I
Super
like the
Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
I like
oh
the
my
game.
god, yeah.
And halftime wasn't that great. Alicia Keys,
Made it.
Babe,
Babe.
Here's what I will say
And
is,
you're the best part of that show.
well, at least we didn't. I mean, one day Taylor Swift's gonna do the halftime show.
I don't-
Great.
I don't think she will.
Well, I
No.
mean, she doesn't really need it, really.
She doesn't need
She's already
to,
bringing
and it's like,
publicity anyway.
and her just like,
Existing bothers you.
no.
Yeah,
not saying
Jack's
that.
just like,
Let me.
Let me bash this woman
Yeah.
for being at a football game and being shown for 30 seconds total. For
I
3
went to
hours.
one of Taylor Swift's concerts.
I never been to one of Taylor
What?
Swift's.
She does. She knows how to put on a really good show.
Yeah,
I'll
she
say
does.
that. This whole and I will say this: everything with Taylor Swift in the NFL is not her fault at all.
It's not. Really.
It's not her fault.
If
It's
you really
like-
think about it, I was watching a game and like they interviewed Mark Wahlberg during an NBA game while it's playing.
And he's like, "Dude, get the fuck out of here! I'm
Yeah.
trying to watch the game."
Yeah, but it's like no one said anything about Mark Wahlberg at a freaking Minnesota Timberwolves game being interviewed while they're playing.
Well,
Never
it's-
said a word, but yeah, she gets played after the play's done.
because she has a whole cult.
Yeah, it's
And she's
like,
yeah,
it's
that's
a
pretty
whole
much.
it's a whole new demographic.
Yeah.
And I understand like the NFL is trying really hard to make like a lot of money and expand their fan base, but at the same time, NFL, you don't need any more money.
Yeah.
You already
really.
got your fans here.
I need money. That'd be great. Just
Yeah,
throw that out
I'll-
there.
I'll
Hey,
take
can-
a multi-million-dollar deal.
I'll take 10,000 a year. I'll take 10,000 a month. That's fine.
Yeah, it's so
I will
cool.
be the NFL player. I don't care which team I play for, where their only job is to go out in the field and take a knee at the end of the game.
Yeah,
They
dude,
get
I'll
paid
run-
on
I'll
average
run-
they get paid on average $200,000 a year.
No, I'll run out and get the team.
Just
Hey,
hike the
Jack,
ball and take
no,
the knee.
Jack, just be a long snapper.
Long
You-
snapper.
It's literally illegal for them to touch you. You have a job where no one can touch you.
Mhm.
That's literally, you might as well be a kicker.
I could be a cheerleader and no one else can touch me.
You get paid like less than $100,000 a year.
It's fine.
More than I'm making now.
More than all of us are making right now.
Yeah.
Combined.
Oh, what was it? The water boy. The water boy at the Super Bowl was making like 90 grand.
Bobby Boucher. Hey,
That's
Hey, Bobby.
So you're telling me that
The person who runs up, fills up the waters and squirts it into people's mouths makes 90 grand for doing that.
and meanwhile, I can't even get a social media job for like a Division III college.
Yeah, right.
Meanwhile, I have a master's degree. I can't get a division.
What's happening?
It plays like a damn fiddle.
But NFL, we get it. Taylor Swift, good artist. We understand she's there. That's it.
All right,
We don't need to do
here's
anymore.
here's one that's a little bit disturbing. In Tim Burton's Charlie and Chocolate Factory,
We were just talking
We were
about this
just
on the way
talking
here.
about this in the car.
Charlie is a serial killer,
Charlie?
or Willy Wonka was it?
Willy Wonka's a serial killer?
Yeah,
I would.
that's a theory.
Which
I'm not saying-
one?
Willy Wonka and the Charlie Factory, or Charlie and the Chocolate
Johnny
Factory?
Depp or Gene
No.
Wilder?
Gene Wilder, yes.
Gene
Probably a serial
Wilder,
killer.
yes.
Gene Wilder.
I could see that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
He
Gene
had
Wilder.
that look in his eye.
He looks like he looks like he's on the list.
And then took him through that legit shroom tunnel.
Oh my god. The
Uh,
rowers keep on rowing. No signs of slowing.
That's where it came
And
from.
all the kids are like, ah! Yeah, the tarantula and shit.
There's
That's
a
right,
The
tarantula.
chicken getting its head cut
That,
off.
at what point
Yeah.
that was run through my head? I did not know where it came from.
Yeah, that was literally from
then-
Charlie the Chocolate
and then-
Factory.
And then there's like that one shot of like Slugworth. He's like,
Yeah. He's like, whoa. Yeah, you literally, Grandpa.
Grandpa. He saw all this other chase, like, chicken getting his head cut off.
Yeah.
Tarantula, Slugworth. Grandpa.
Do you believe in the serial killer theory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe in it. And
Listen, I guarantee you my dad would not let me go in that place with a guy who looked like
Yeah,
that.
no.
There's no way he would even let me take that.
He did a little
First of all,
somersault.
First of all,
so
there's no way my dad will let me do. He'll tell me to sell that thing for as much as he as
Oh,
I.
yeah.
lick the wall. The snozberries. Tastes like
Snozberries.
snozberries. But they
Yeah,
did,
wait a minute.
They did make fun of that theory in an Epic movie,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like, oh, by the way, to make our candy, we use people.
And then
You ever seen Epic
Fergalicious
movie?
plays.
You've never seen Epic movie?
It's a lot of things I've never seen.
Oh my god, they don't
It's
make
back when they used to make spoof movies for no reason. Like Meet the Spartans was one of them. Epic movie.
scary movie,
Oh yeah, I've seen scary movies.
The
obviously.
Starving.
The Starving Games.
The first
Oh,
one-
Vampires Suck. I have on DVD.
The first time I saw a scary movie was like me at like maybe 10 o'clock at night. I'm just like laying there. I'm channel surfing. Next thing you know, I see, I forgot who it was, but she's going up the stairs, throwing shit down,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, what the hell am I watching? Why did I think I seen it before?
There's,
is leaking.
I remember, was that a scary movie too?
Yeah.
The ring where it's like, oh my god, she sees a little Japanese boy up on the stairs. They're just saying Japanese words, and she's like, kamikaze, soda.
He's like Toyota, Hayabusa, sushimi, and he just disappears. I used to joke about that specific part with my sister, just sushimi, and just like disappear.
They don't make movies like that anymore.
No.
They don't. It's
No.
just there needs to be an avenue where shit like that can exist.
It's the classics.
It is the classics. Like to think that we grew up in that time
They-
and we just laughed at it and moved on with our lives.
We've watched the decline. you
We
know?
are- Yeah,
That's true.
it sucks.
Mm-mm.
I miss movies where they literally like casually threw shit in and you just like if you
Yeah.
didn't know you would not have said anything.
You
and if
know-
you did know you would laugh your ass off.
Yeah.
I miss kids shows where the adults can watch and the kids can watch it.
The best example I can give you of this, and the most extreme, is
At the same time?
Elmo in Grouchland. If you watch Elmo in Grouchland, it's the
So fucking
the
good.
adult jokes are. It was literally, I'm pretty sure it was Sesame Street's first ever movie. They got Mandy Patinkin from Criminal Minds as the bad guy. Vanessa Williams is the queen of trash. It's so good. The adult, there's like
The beginning fucking scene where I told you it's like my favorite one. It's like
I can't stop.
no, it's like it just pans down on Elmo's room.
Oh.
Elmo's sleeping. Then the cuckoo clock comes. I was like,
But
No.
it's so
yeah.
good.
Another good example
What?
is like as a kid and an adult you can both enjoy is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. with
Yes.
Jim Carrey.
Sorry.
I have a stutter sometimes.
No.
I don't.
Yeah.
But it's like, yes, down a size and a half. And this time, I'll keep it off.
We're gonna die. I'm gonna throw up, and then we're gonna die.
To get them away from them. And when they found out Eddie was like not about that life, it's like, oh my god, you found me. You are a sneaky devil. It's like, holy small.
Holy small.
And like I like seeing reactors thinking like, oh, here like got
He's
3,000
getting, like-
turbo twist combo.
Oh my god, did you come at me? You bet your sweet
You
baby
bet
I
your
did.
sweet baby I did. Bop.
No, I love sending you memes where it's like Elena, did you call me a bitch? You bet me I did.
You bet your sweet baby I
Oh my
did.
god, just come at me. You bet your sweet baby I did.
Did I send you guys? Because that after I watched that, I keep thinking I gotta send Nicole. I gotta send Nicole.
Oh, by the way, I didn't mean to make that really weird. I was looking at the camera the fucking time. I was like, did you come at me?
Chat, did you just
You bet your sweet baby I did.
Yo, if I had
Sweet baby, I
fan
did.
base and you said that, boy, it would have been rolling and it would have came rolling and.
Don't clip that, please.
clip it. Zoom in on his eyes slowly.
Just zoom in.
If I had-
zoom in on me saying, "Oh my god," and then cuts Ed's like, "Yo."
I want you to keep your job.
Oh.
Oh no! Oh no! If I get cast by Pornhub, I'm just saying I'll be making a lot of money doing it.
I think
I'll just be the POV guy.
Shit, you know how much I can
I'll
make?
be the water boy.
You know how much I can make in a certain demographic?
BBC.
Yeah.
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 Hell yeah, boy.
Do you know how much college girls probably missed out on me?
Oh.
I mean, like half. I mean, most
There's
of
a
the girls.
market.
I mean, I know we
Marriage
were
rates are going down. You got a wide variety there.
a lot of.
There's more chicks to choose from. Nobody's getting married.
Well, actually, no. It's funny you say that because there is
If that sounded fucked.
right before we get into the purgatory theory. There's a reason why I was in New York on Monday because I could potentially be working in Manhattan.
Ooh.
Yeah, a guy who knew said he has opportunity for me to be a community liaison,
Oh shit.
which involves a lot of videography and photography work, which is pretty much what I went to school for. So the already took my picture. I already met some of my potential coworkers, so there's a good chance I could be living in Harlem with him for a while before I find my own place, then working in Manhattan.
Will you do the Harlem Shake?
I don't even know how to do it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't dance for the shit. So any dance move you told me to do, I can't do.
Oh, you can do this one. I promise
It's
you can do
literally
this
just-
one. It's literally just shake like there's nothing on. Just,
Oh, that's what they were doing back when I was in middle school. 'Cause I thought they were like having a
no.
seizure.
That was probably just a seizure.
I thought they were having a seizure. That's why I was like, "Hey, we gonna help these people?"
It was a trend start by Pink Guy.
Oh,
But yeah, like
life used to be
so, like
cool.
so. Here's the thing: the reason why I bring it up is like New York is already a wild place anyway. So who knows? If I get lucky one day, I might go to a swing club. Who knows?
Hell yeah, why not? They got them around here apparently.
Anyways, so I guess the theory is that the cul-de-sac is purgatory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so basically the world of Ed and Eddie is a universe where they're stuck in between heaven and hell. And the reasoning behind that is they think that excuse me, sorry, pizza's really good.
You're not gonna eat.
Each character
I'm good for now. I hate before I came.
each character died in their own specific way.
I like how
Isn't
Ed and
everybody
Eddie-
quiet?
you do Ed, Ed, and Eddie P, and it just goes purgatory.
Oh, we know
Purgatory.
exactly where everybody can find that.
So I'm gonna see if I can find the theory of the cul-de-sac featured.
Hangers, extreme close up.
Okay.
So there's also a theory that Ed knows he's in a TV show and he just played his part.
Yeah. All right, hold on. Here we go.
And also, like, you think Superman is strong.
Ed is
is fucking ridiculously strong.
Ed
Oh,
literally
yeah.
had a cinder block on his feet. He didn't make a single word. He said a single word, and he's like, "Hopefully, my feet heal after these brief messages." Curse media content.
Then you just, like, with his bare hands, just, like, tear off, like, a rug on the floor and just, like...
He deep throated a bed.
That was it. So Eddie was a con artist who tried to make a quick buck, but died by drowning after running away from kids he owed money to.
So it's Ed.
Yeah, or Eddie.
Eddie,
Yeah, Eddie
oh.
was the con artist.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's the money one. He did drown, but you were right. Con art or not 30s, so right after.
I thought it was, I thought it was, like, Great Depression.
Yeah, so he was a con artist who drowned. Siblings Ed and Sarah are said to be typical 50s children. Ed being somewhat of a recluse, obsessed with blah blah blah. Perished in a car crash. Both of them. Ed, with 2 D's, was the son of middle class 80s parents who had no time for their son who was killed in a science experiment gone wrong.
Okay.
Apparently leaving him scalped. Hence the hat he never takes off in the show. Oh my god. I didn't know that
It's
one.
getting deep up here.
But I guess it's everybody, but damn, okay. So drowned, car crash,
Science experience.
and scalped.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
That's nuts.
Dark.
What else do I have over here? Oh, Walter White from Breaking Bad is actually Malcolm from Malcolm in the Middle. Because smart, stubborn, great at chemistry, and often manipulative. All the traits Walter White had. So you think that Walter White is just a grown-up Malcolm from Malcolm in the Middle.
That makes sense.
It does make more sense.
It makes sense because it would explain why Walter White looks just like, Malcolm's father. Because, like, he's the son
Yeah.
in that sense. But...
And you think, like, he went from where you go to Harvard or Yale.
Yeah, he went to Harvard, but, like, Walter White didn't go to Harvard.
I know,
thought,
but
I thought
he-
he went to...
Probably like Phoenix.
No,
University of Phoenix. Or
I-
something.
He
No,
could
I-
have transferred.
no,
He could
I-
have transferred.
I think he went to the University of Chicago, which is also, like, a very top school in the country. But still, like, to go to University of go to, like, a Ivy League school to be, like, a chemistry teacher.
Mhm.
I'm not bad-mouthing chemistry teachers. I'm not.
All right. Timmy from the Very Odd Parents is on antidepressants.
That's it.
It's like,
Okay. There's more to it. I just want to see your guys' reaction to that one. Well, this theory states that this scenario is possible because the godparents only appear when Timmy's life starts to take a tumble, but they aren't around when he doesn't need them. On top of this, too much use of their magic is shown to have a disastrous result on Timmy personally. So, do you believe that Timmy's on antidepressants?
That is
now I do.
That is a theory I feel like that can be true. I mean, it does explain a lot. And it's like, depending on how much antidepressants he's taking, for him to like wish something and all of a sudden just like there for it to come true. And also
It was in the time period
it could also
where
be
they
like-
were making shows that would have those meetings.
You would think that Jimmy Neutron would probably figure it out on his first meeting with them. Of all, I mean, freaking James Isaac Neutron.
Yeah.
Neutron.
That was an awesome show too.
But but when you have a friend like, girl,
No, I actually read.
going to finish that croissant.
Jimmy's mom.
Yo,
mom.
no. Remember Cosmo? Remember Cosmo said like, no, you have a perfect establishment. Why add a woman to it?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yo, Cosmo knew it was up.
They could get away with everything back then, and everything was funny. Everybody laughed at it.
No, because I just laughed.
to die for Pakistan.
Oh my god, yeah.
There's a COD video.
Oh, no.
where- There's a Call of Duty video where like some kid is in a party and he like decides to talk like Jimmy, no, Carl the entire time. Instantly, he's part of like the Taliban. He's like,
Same
I'm ready to
fucked up
die for
stuff, yeah.
Pakistan. And then he
Blows himself up or something.
he like dies. He pulls him apart. He's like,
Ugh.
That's so good. So
Ain't no love of my man. Shoe up, shoe up. Ooh, ain't no love of my man. Shoe up, shoe up. Ooh.
Look at that. We're simple creatures. We fall into line perfectly.
Wait, in that theory that Timmy literally wished he wouldn't grow up at the age of 10. So now
Oh
he's
my
like,
god,
and he's
yeah.
like 60 years old as a kid.
And he's like, when did you make that wish? And he's like, 6 decades ago. And he's like, what?
They spit their drink like, you killing me?
Yeah, he's like,
And he wished that Cosmo would forget the wish.
yeah, he's like, oh, I
He's
wish
an
that
evil
would just
bastard.
stay.
Yo, if I found that, I'd beat the shit out of you.
They've just been reliving the same thing for like 30 years.
That's insane if I were reliving the same thing over and over again. I'm literally beating the crap out of you.
That's kind of like also another Christmas special that I saw. That was also one of the first Sesame Street was Elmo's Christmas, where he basically wishes Christmas to be every single day
That's horrible.
and relive the same thing, and then he soon realizes like, oh, the true meaning of Christmas is supposed to come once a year. That's what makes it special, that kind of thing. Because everyone throughout the entire movie is just like happy. Okay,
Yeah.
really angry, and then everyone turns like super hostile. She's like, I want everyone to have fun. There's that one girl's like, I'm fucking sick of having fun, Elmo.
All right.
Oh.
Here's the last one, and honestly, kind of wish it would ended better, but
I have something we can pick up with right after, so shoot, lay it on us.
okay. Second to
Shoot-a-doo,
last theory, the Blair Witch Project. There is no Blair Witch. The 1999 indie horror film is built almost entirely around the implication of danger, with Blair Witch never actually appearing in the film. Do you believe that there is no such thing as Blair Witch? It's just the thoughts of it being there is actually the scary thing.
I think that's the main premise of the film.
Is that
Because it's
you're
like-
waiting for it,
because-
but never actually
Because it's like you hear all these, because in the beginning of the movie, spoilers, the whole beginning of the movie is like they interview the entire town, basically
Yeah.
saying, what have you heard of the legend of the Blair Witch?
Uh-huh.
And like, oh, it's this, and that. I've heard all these theories. Or like, you take it to a cabin, they like kill all these kids, that kind of
Yeah.
thing. And then they've already built up that fear
Yeah.
of it being there. So like, they go into the woods, they get lost in the woods, obviously, and then there's like that whole sort of like fear, hysteria of like something's out to get you, and then they all just basically within fear die quicker, starve to death, die in that sort of sense. And
So,
I
so mania is pretty much how they all die.
Yeah. And I did see that one thing. It was like the death of the lady at the very last scene was not the witch attacking her. It was her tripping and her hitting her hitting her head on like a rock and dying.
Yep.
Hey, how'd you die? Well, I tripped and fucked myself.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I died. So what's your theory?
I like that Blair Witch one. That was a good one. I wasn't even a theory. It was just bringing up more of those adult kids ones. The new, it's on Disney Plus. There's the Mickey shorts. If you've ever seen any of those or heard of any of those,
Mickey Shorts. Yes.
yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. There's like I don't even maybe even like 20 something of them, but they're all I think under 5 minutes or something like that. But the one that I like the most is like a wishing well or something like that. And it's just so unhinged. It's like adult humor. Like there's one point where they're like, because Pete steals all the wishes. Like he drains it and he like takes all the coins out. And at one point, like Minnie's trying to keep everybody calm because they want their wishes.
Yeah.
And everything just is on fire in the background. Everyone's screaming and running around. They're like, "I want my wish. Where's my wish?" And she's like, "You need to get back here soon." And then like Goofy shows up with a severed head and he's like, "Boo!" He's like, "Bippity boppity boom."
Can I make a quick announcement? Just one quick announcement.
I feel like the last time you said that, I said you were married, and I made a clip on freaking my Instagram page. But go ahead.
Last time I was on this podcast, DeBellas called me out for not having one of their sandwiches.
Oh.
Guess what, DeBellas? I got the cowboy, and I really liked it. But it was a really, really good sandwich.
Which DeBellas did you go to?
Berlin.
Hamden.
Damn
Okay.
it.
Because there's also one in Orange.
And Berlin
Oh,
Turnpike.
yeah,
That's where I
really?
get mine. That's where I get mine.
Damn. Oh shit. Okay. Which one commented?
Oh.
Calling you out.
We'll find yet one of them.
Then we come in, it's like, we get like a Nerf gun.
But you saw that though, right? On your Instagram?
Yeah,
Or
no, it was on
TikTok?
TikTok. Yeah, they commented.
Yeah.
Yeah, they commented. They called me
I
out.
saw that. Yeah, I like that.
I was watching a movie, and I get a notification, and I was like, oh, it's probably just like iFunny, or it's like, give me a notification. And I looked at it, I was like, wait, what the?
Yeah, DeBellas left a comment. You're like, what?
He's like, it's like, bring him there ASAP. Like, oh,
Yeah.
screenshot, post it, let's go.
Hell yeah.
I go in my
I
head,
gotta
I'm thinking,
get
like,
back,
imagine if
though.
I get so big, I get sponsored by DeBellas. That'd be freaking amazing.
That'd be so
All because
That was so cool.
That'd be so cool.
because I always think like I wouldn't mind because I love sandwiches so much. I wouldn't mind with Jersey Mike's or DeBellas because I love both of them to heart. But like that'd be great. I guess sponsored by Subway's.
That would be
Yeah.
that would be the next big step for this podcast.
It would.
You get like a studio, and then you like get a deal with like iTunes.
and
You can cater with sandwiches.
I can get on the Joe Rogan podcast
Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
because Joe Rogan's podcast is like next level. And then there's like Shaq's podcast, and then there's like Inside the NBA.
Yeah. What are you cracking up about?
So, there's just a lot of really funny clips from Joe Rogan's podcast.
Oh my
Or Joe
god.
Rogan's like, for example, cheeseburgers. Oh, or he's like, oh. And he's talking to my other side. It's like,
Yeah.
All right, so let's get to the Q&A part. Apple Jacks or Honey Nut Cheerios?
Apple Jacks.
I'm
a Honey Nut
was a
Cheerios guy.
Cheerios boy through and through.
Yeah. Would you ever eat regular Cheerios, like the?
Like plain?
Yeah.
If you do, you're like 100 years old.
The only
Yeah.
the only time I
You're an
have,
old guy,
the only
pretty
time I have is like anytime I have there has to it feels like there's like toddlers in the vicinity.
Yeah.
Like, oh, here's some of my kids' treats, and it's just plain Cheerios.
Also, don't you feed birds with Cheerios?
I don't feed
Yeah,
birds.
give 'em the
Man. They come
greens.
back, man. I don't feed birds, man. They come back. Plus, I had a bird growing in the reef on my door one time. Came back from school and I heard chirping. I was like, "What the fuck?" And I see like 3 eggs,
Aww.
and I'm like, my dad wanted to get rid of them, but my mom convinced him
Gotta
just to
leave
let them hatch and then they'll leave.
Yeah.
And they did. And then we got rid of the reef. Next Q&A: dad bod or bodybuilder? Body.
Can I be in the middle?
Yeah. Wait.
No, it has to be. No, it has to be either or, man. It can't be in the middle.
Oh man,
Are we saying what we got or what we want?
what would I rather have?
Yes.
I'd rather have a bodybuilder body, but I mean at the same time, let's be real here. Bodybuilders, they don't get to enjoy their meals
No.
ever. For those who are saying, oh, like It's like all these fitness influencers who are probably saying, "Oh, like I'm fit, I'm so happy, and like everything's great. Here's my diet." They're not fucking happy, bro.
Yeah, no,
I don't
they're
care.
not.
I can't be bothered to like fucking just eat. During my last year of like track and field, I ate super clean, broccoli, chicken breasts, and like just rice.
Yeah.
Super plain. I've never been more like just sad. Everything's
Strict
Unless
diets.
they're doing super supplements, they're
Yeah.
lying.
First of all, bodybuilders eat like 6 meals a day.
it,
They eat at night too. Like
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
just it's just all their paychecks go to
Fuel.
food.
Yep.
Yeah.
oh, food is fuel. Well, I was like, yeah, enjoy your fuel. bro.
Yeah.
All right. Here's a tough one.
Mm.
SpongeBob or Amazing World of Gumball.
SpongeBob. There's so many memes.
Yeah,
coming-
nah.
There's so
SpongeBob's
much.
too rooted in my history.
SpongeBob's so like memed in the best way possible.
It's literally there's a SpongeBob meme for literally every situation.
Yeah.
It's
But-
insane how insane that's possible.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, SpongeBob, puff out your chest. Now say tax exemption. Tax exemption.
As a kid,
What other show are you gonna get that in?
no, remember that Sailor Mouth episode?
My.
Hey, everybody, nice date we're having. Huh?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Apparently, according to
Dolphins.
according to Tom Kenny, they recorded that episode
With
full-
swears.
like with swears, to like make it more like
Natural?
flow,
Yeah.
flow better. And they're like, "Will you ever release it?" And he goes, "No, we burned it.
Yeah.
Like it's gone forever. You'll
It's like,
never
how
find
the
it."
fuck are you?
How the fuck are you?
But there's that Christmas special of Tom Kenny being like, "I just around the fucking holidays. All you do is fucking work, motherfucker." You know.
Who do you think will win, a crocodile or a lion?
Where?
Crocodile,
Where?
Africa.
Where?
All right.
The
It's
safari.
that happy medium where they're in the middle, next to the like what, lake pond.
So basically, it's
So there
like,
is a body of water.
so there's a
near.
So there's a
Wait,
giant.
it's not
river.
like they're fighting in it, but it's near.
So is it out of land or because there is a big factor in that because
I know.
if it's out of land,
And it's
If
only it's
you-
1v1. There's no pack. It's 1v1.
then maybe the lion, but if it's like there is a body of water, then crocodile.
It's near. It's like
Do
for
they
example,
want
if
to
we're-
fight, or
Listen,
is it
it's like
possible?
here's the fight, and the water's right here, and the rest of it, and like the forest is like behind it.
Because you know
It's like in the middle,
because you know the crocodile is not coming out of that water.
unless it has to.
Yeah.
If they start on land, I could probably give it to the lion.
Yeah.
If they start in their own places and they're left alone,
Yeah.
lion's gonna have to go drink. Crocodile gets it.
Well, here's the thing: like crocodiles are very, very sensitive because like their mouth. So if it leaves it open, if that lion is being feisty, like tries to swat its mouth, it's gonna get his paw, and it's done. There's no way that lion ain't gonna win.
I'm still team crocodile. Just saying.
Yeah, crocodiles are, crocodiles can actually. I found out how crocodiles survive winters. It's very insane.
Yeah.
Like
They freeze
shut down
themselves
their,
with their.
they
noses out.
intentionally shut down their entire bodies, which is insane.
So they just die for a little bit and then just come back.
Yeah,
to
I mean, you
They
just
put themselves in a coma
if it-
intentionally.
if it's like where it's cold enough to freeze, you'll just see like the noses of crocodiles just sticking out of the water, and they're just
And you
suspended,
can't bring them out. You have to let them
Yeah.
wake up
They have
themselves,
to
or else they'll
thaw.
die too.
Yep.
You're having a lazy day. This is only for you two. I can't answer this one. Having a
Oh, okay. Calling us lazy.
having a lazy day. What's your go-to beer?
Oh, this is a beer question.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't drink either.
Not anymore.
Not since I was like 21.
Wow.
I mean, I
I'm already-
can. I choose not to most of the time.
So the answer's still up there. Though.
Let's say Bud Light, I guess. Piss water. You know, it's easy.
I don't drink very often anymore.
Okay.
I would have a casual drink maybe then and there. I'm trying to go as long as I can. My go-to beer is a Guinness. I like a smooth stout.
I never had a drop ever in my entire life, so I can never
Just
ever
like
know.
just
Not
any
missing much.
alcohol or
Anything that's alcoholic, I never had a drop.
Not missing much.
I mean, hell, I drove you guys home for a reason. Designated driver.
you do gradually become more stupid when you drink. So I'm just saying that right now.
All right. If
Maintain that brain.
the world's in danger, which of these two would you put your faith in to save the world? Avatar Aang or Goku?
Goku.
Goku.
I'm sorry. I said that. No, I'm not.
Goku.
I'm not
I said
sorry.
that-
No,
I said
yeah, no,
I said
Goku.
I
What
said
are
that
you
too
talking
quickly, and I don't. Goku.
Yeah, Goku.
I think
what are we talking about?
I don't know.
Goku can beat Superman. I don't care what people say. Clip that.
I'm flipping that too. There's gonna be like 30 clips when I'll make of this. It's gonna take
yeah.
it's gonna take like 2 months to get through all of them.
Hell yeah.
And people are like, "Is this the same podcast?" Like, yeah, we had a lot of shit to say.
Hey, we're talking.
I'll post all of them on my Instagram.
Yeah, me too.
I'll just DM you the video and you just save it to your phone and
yeah.
you just post it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
For me, it's Avatar Aang, because I that's just me.
Okay.
You know,
I mean, he could put himself in a sphere and survive for 100 years. I think he could take it.
I'm just saying, Aang, had multiple seasons to save the world.
Yeah.
Goku.
You do know that took place in one freaking summer. He learned all elements in one summer.
Yeah.
It took this.
But what's his power level? I mean, what are you?
Well, I think he's well over 9,000. Don't tell Vegeta that. Don't tell Vegeta that technically Goku hit it first.
Piccolo.
No. In the original Dragon Ball, Goku didn't know. In the original Dragon Ball, Goku didn't know that what females were, so he was laying on Bulma's crotch and smacked it literally.
Yeah, that's
so
why.
Don't tell Vegeta that happened. He's gonna lose his mind again.
He didn't know what females were. That's why he has so built up with testosterone. He just
That's
bursts
why he's
out.
so happy all the time.
It's like, he just bursts out with
No, you remember,
Super Saiyan. He's like, ah.
Oh, you remember DBZ Abridged when Chi-Chi finally got him and he had him in there for a week, just destroying that man in the bedroom.
Got a blast.
No, you ever seen DBZ Abridged?
BBC Bridge.
DBZ, like Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
Yes.
Team 4-Star?
Team 4-Star. Wait.
You never seen it.
Mr. Popo.
Wait.
Mr. Popo's about to teach you
It's
the
the voice.
pecking
It's
order.
it's a parody of Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Team 4-Star.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
Listen up, maggots.
Yes, I have
Mr.
seen.
Popo's about to teach you the pecking order.
It goes you.
Goes you. The dirt. The worms inside of the dirt.
Popo's
Popo's stool. Kame.
Then Popo.
Then Popo.
Any questions? I have.
Good.
Krillin owns
Guess
the
what?
count.
What was the most inappropriate and most embarrassing place you farted? I know. I can want to tell you right now. This happened like a few weeks ago. Back squatting and just rips it and right next to a beautiful girl, and I'm like this. There goes my workout. And I was. It's one of those things where it's like you don't want to look at her, but it's like you're thinking like, yeah, she probably did hear that shit.
I got one.
Where'd you fart, man?
How is this podcast rated?
Well, you literally talked
you
about.
can censor it too. That's fun. You can do that too.
Is it that bad?
No, not really.
Because I'm about to say, we literally talked about midgets writing on a chalkboard, and he literally asked if we could say the word fuck, and I just said it just now.
Well, I was mid fuck, and without missing a thrust, I was like, let me get it for the camera. Think of it like this, just like a well-oiled machine. I was like, She was like, stop, get out. And I was like, what? And she's like, get out of me. And I was like, okay, sorry. So that was
Get
kind of
out of me.
So that was kind of embarrassing a little bit.
Get out of me.
Get out of me. I was like, good.
I walked. What time before we did a workout? I think like junior year. I walked past Christine. I just like accidentally did it. I didn't know I walked past her. I was like just zoned down, looking to the left into the infield. And I just like ripped it. Looked to the right like this. Oh fuck me! And I asked her like, please tell me you didn't hear that. She said I did. What's wrong with me?
Yeah, you.
You're next, bro, and it can't be the one when you send me the video of when your girl left.
That was the best. That's not embarrassing.
That's
at all.
not embarrassing. That's the best
That
one.
one was awesome.
So proud of that.
That started a movement. I'll have you know, and not a bowel movement, just a movement.
Yeah.
Sorry. This was really embarrassing when I was in high school. So I don't. You probably had study hall when you were in high school.
Yeah, only freshman year.
It's like a 30 hour where you just do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
But mine always took place in the library, in the school library, and I just got these new headphones, and it's one of those parts where I wasn't really paying attention to where I was.
Yeah.
I was just like doing some like work and then listening to music, and I just ripped one as loud as I could, and I realized I was listening to music, so I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
I just looked up. Everyone was like staring at me, and I just go, "What?" And then my best friend who's sitting next to me, he's like, "Dude, why'd you do that?" And I was like, "Do what?" He's like, "You just fucking farted." I was like,
Rip, dude.
and I was like, "Oh, wait, I'm like, everyone?" He goes, "Everyone heard that." I was like, "Oh." So I
Wow.
got stared at for a good 3 minutes before I just like, I didn't know what to do, so I just put my headphones back on, and I just And then there was another time, freshman year, we're doing 150s. And it was one of those where it's like, guys go first, then girls, then guys go first.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, you ripped one and someone
and
walked right into it.
I did a 3-point stand.
Oh no!
And then I just like took off. It was, I heard it echo. And then I heard, I to this day I had no idea who's that. I heard, "Oh God!"
Oh God.
What year was this?
My freshman year.
Your freshman year. Okay.
Damn.
So you guys
I would love to be
Just
there.
like, "Oh God!"
Oh god!
There was one time where this isn't a fart joke, but one time this had to be junior year or senior year when like we're doing fast 300s and Nitro took off and part of his ass was hanging out, and we were all like, "Why was his ass hanging out?"
Cheeking it.
And Wallen's like, "Why is your there's kids here? His sons were here." Like,
Put it away. Put it away.
and he was running halfway, like as he literally leaped in the air for a good half second, like, and kept going mid stride. Didn't break stride. It was crazy. Didn't understand why he did that.
Yeah.
I said A+ then.
Yeah, it worked
Good
out.
save, yeah.
I'll never forget. Yak did me dirty my freshman year.
Don't you say it and not tell us what do you do?
Well,
Yeah.
he hates me. He hates me. So like, I don't know.
Everyone knows the story though. I feel like when my very first 4x4 as a freshman indoor, I barely got to. I barely knew him yet, but to me, I always assumed he was like one of the fastest guys.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, Yak has a really athletic build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's built super
He's an
athletic.
athlete.
He's an athlete. And then he just like him and them were like facing each other like this way. He looks at me and he goes, "Oh, dude, by the way, I run 49." And I just like took the baton, took off, and I was like, "Wait, what?" No, it wasn't 49. He said he ran 47. He said, "Oh, I run 47, by the way, dude." And then it took the baton, took off, and then it was my turn, and I just went, and I was like, "Fuck!" And then
Oh,
I was neck and neck with him the whole time. I just heard him giggling, and he's like, "I got you good." And I was like, for him to just like laugh and look at me and just joke around while I'm like trying really hard to be him. I was like, seriously, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, he hates me. So I mean,
as soon as I won conference, he just fell in love with me.
he hates me over a shirt, and I don't think it's been good ever since then.
Oh.
Yeah, because apparently there's a limited amount of shirts that are given out, and
I
I grabbed one, and like he was asking for it because I guess it was tighter or smaller, and I was like, and some people were saying don't do it, some people were saying do it, and I was like, I'm just gonna keep it, and he literally got mad at me, and like 2 year later,
When was this? When was this?
freshman year,
That's what I thought. Yeah.
and then like he literally, I think something happened where I think I did well out of me or whatever, and he says you're still dead to me, and I'm like. There's many things you can be mad at over a shirt. I don't even have the shirt anymore.
Jeez.
I still don't understand like exactly like he was mad, man. Like your eyes get wide and you're like you flex every muscle, and it's like, dude, relax. It's like part of me is like, dude, okay, have the shirt. Jesus, go and do your flexing in the mirror. I don't care. All right, here's another one. Live alone or live with your family.
Well, I'm currently living alone right now.
I lived alone. I've been living alone since like junior year. So
What kind of is it? A family I start or the family I already have right now?
family you already have.
Get me out.
I like living alone.
Living alone is an underrated thing.
I would love to. God, I'd love to. I've always been trapped.
It's really fun because you can literally do whatever the hell you want without wondering what anybody else. And for you, it'd be insane.
I mean, it could be a little dangerous, but that'd be so cool.
All right, have the power to be invisible, or the power to read minds.
Invisible.
I kind of want. I mean,
What?
Oh, you know what I'm doing.
No,
You know what I'm doing.
That's against the law.
You know what I'm gonna do if I'm invisible?
I am sneaking into
What's the other one? Mines?
read minds
Oh shit!
because I feel like I'd be because I feel like
I'll be nosy as hell.
I would be.
I would be really, really upset if I like got to hear what people actually think of me. If it was like, because sometimes if someone's like super, super nice or like
Yeah.
you may think is like a great, they may think you're like you may think you're a piece of shit. And I think that'd
Okay,
be,
alright.
and I'd rather not know.
Now that you're not perverted, I guess I'll do invisible too.
What I would do as invisible, I would go and like, if someone like says like it's praying to God, like I am the God you are looking for, and you are
Oh
correct.
yeah, you could be.
I will tell that to every single person with different religious based community, and I would definitely like destroy the world.
That'd be something.
I would literally start a
you
war.
could become God.
I would destroy the world.
I would just be invisible, sneak into the White House, and see what's really going on in there.
No.
Oh, Area 51.
Mm-hmm.
But what if they got thermals? They're just gonna see you.
Yeah.
But they got thermals, but they can't see you. So it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, but then they'll probably still shoot first and be like, "What the hell is that?" Pop.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
Yep.
Last one. Walk through the rainforest or a desert.
Well, what's the
Because-
context here? Am I just going for a stroll, or am I having to get through one of them?
You have to get through one of them.
Oh fuck.
Get through, like, survive?
Yeah, for a day.
A day.
Actually, no, take that back. Let's say
Because if it's a day, I'm taking the desert.
let's take a
Yeah.
let's go
If it's a week,
let's go a week.
A week?
Because
And
a
I'm
week
like-
you have the only thing you have to worry about in the desert, I guess, is besides the heat stroke, is sidewinders,
Rattlesnakes.
cactus juice.
tumbleweed spiders.
Fucking scorpions.
Yeah.
Scorpions.
And hot sand. You
Yeah.
probably will burn your feet off. You probably will just have just like I don't know, just badly.
Is there an
badly burned feet from-
objective? Am I getting somewhere, or do I just have to survive?
You're getting $100,000.
Only
Just to
100,000?
survive, though.
Actually, take that back. Well, I guess not take that back, but you will be debt free from school if you survived it for a week.
Ooh, then I'm taking the rainforest. I'll take the rainforest.
I feel like there's more. I feel like there's a lot more stuff in the rainforest.
There is a lot more stuff in the rainforest.
Poisonous frogs, gators.
Fucking snakes.
Any
Yeah,
kind
but
of
if I can
bug.
make a nice enough hole in the ground.
That's true.
Yeah, or
There's
if
food.
I find like a nice clear area and I'm able to like just settle down there for a week. And besides, like those animals,
Yeah.
if you know which ones are poisonous or not poisonous, there is a way to tell.
Taking
Then
food
there-
and water
there
right
is-
there.
How about
Then
this?
there is a
Just
food. Then there's a food supply.
Find a sloth and hang out with them.
Yeah.
Find a sloth, hang out with them. There's
Hope he doesn't grab his own arm and fall to his death.
There's probably
Literally, like
there's probably
they're not going to chase. I heard that they don't chase out their own kids if they follow the tree. They don't chase out them. Like just figure it out.
They're like,
yeah.
oh.
But there's like coconuts.
So hard.
Where?
It's hard to crack those things.
Actually, no, that's more.
Where? Where are those coconuts, Jack?
In the trees.
Yeah.
Or like melons.
There's episode of Family Guy where they did a cutaway,
I said that's Minecraft.
My God.
and someone asked a sloth, "Do you find being a sloth challenging?" And he's like looking to the right. He's like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slowly looks to the left. Yeah.
What do you think?
Or they could be Sid from Ice Age.
Ooh.
They left me. They do this every year.
year.
Why?
Uncle Fungus?
It's like
Why?
I think he's hungry. Ooh, how's some milk? Oh, I love some.
I
Not
love
you,
some.
the
Not
baby. I'm not
you.
lactating, pal.
Oh, in the second one where he gets the little mini sloths, throw the ropes all over him, and they tighten. He goes, "This is either really good or really bad." Adult moments, right there.
And the first one, they're going down like that ice. When they're going down that ice, like
Oh,
slide.
the
It's like-
eviscerator.
It's like, sir, iceberg ahead.
Iceberg head.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna throw up, and then we're gonna die.
I did throw up after one workout.
And after like a nice,
Oh, I was struggling to get through a 300 one time outdoor, and I was like falling over because I was about to like throw up and pass out, and he makes everybody wait for me, and I was like, then fucking hold on. Ugh! Went up to the line, finished the last one.
I finished like a workout and walked to the sewer. I felt it like just threw up in the sewer and then went inside and did the
Yep.
weightlifting.
I threw up 2 times. I threw up after hill workout,
Yeah, that's
And this
obvious.
is like the second to last rep, and they're like, "Oh, it's the hardest rep. Get it out of you now." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to focus."
No, Jesse
And then-
gave me advice on how to survive the last one on the hill. I was just pretend you're Captain America at the game, just like Avengers.
Oh yeah.
It worked.
And I threw up one time inside. That was like mid rep.
Did you,
Ooh.
wait, were you the one that threw up on the infield?
No.
Because someone did.
High school kids. Every time we hosted a meeting.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was the
yeah,
high
yeah.
school kids.
I was
then.
instructed to like throw, like physically throw them outside if you see any signs of them throwing up. And I did one time, and then the coach was like, "Why the fuck did you touch my kid like that?" And I go,
It's the rule.
and then the kid's like throwing up, and he goes, "Okay."
No, it's like that SpongeBob movie where it's like, where it's like, wait, when it
Pull up the.
opens the window.
Yeah. Ding.
Yo, SpongeBob is insane, man. How the hell? No, I was at work and like we spent like 15 minutes with my coworkers talking about SpongeBob.
Yeah.
It was insane how I was like, how many people?
You okay, Patrick? Finland. Just randomly Finland.
I like how he. I like.
Finland gets a shout out.
I'll have you know, I stubbed my toe last week while I watered my spice garden. I only cried for 20 minutes.
I cried for 20 minutes.
Literally, Patrick beat himself up for
Oh my.
SpongeBob. That's a good friend. That's a good friend.
When he picks himself up and you see his butt cheeks and just. Have mercy.
He ran in there, slipped on an ice cube, and went to Winnie House General. Slipped on an ice cube, and then went to Winnie House General.
Weenie Hut General. Super Weenie Hut General.
Yeah, the most memed one was, "Yeah, I feel sorry for the next guy who looks at me funny." What about that guy?